WYMT Mountain News at 6.
The death of one Pike County woman has community leaders and one Pikeville church coming together to rally behind the family she leaves behind. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more about the fundraiser for Kathy Barker.
Kathy Barker was a mom above all else.
She wanted to know that her kids were going to be okay, and so she loved them, she cared for them. She would always be there.
But now her 3 young kids, Chris, Sierra, and Gabby, have to say goodbye to their only security.
They left school on a Friday, and by Sunday, their entire lives had changed.
Barker died Saturday unexpectedly, leaving the kids to wonder what comes next.
So they had a great mom, and it's tragic that 3 great kids like that can lose all that they had just all of a sudden.
With no home to return to and the holidays approaching, the kids were taken out of the only town they have known.
Pulled them out of what they knew and what they were comfortable with in their lives, and they've been uprooted totally.
However, their main concern is seeing that their mother receives a burial and they are able to say their goodbyes.
Especially the church, but as a community, we just really want to wrap ourselves around them and make sure that they know that things are going to get back to normal and that we want to be able to help them get there.
So family friend Tammy Riley and their church family at Cornerstone Christian decided to step in to make it happen.
These were kids that they didn't just show up because they knew there'd be food there. They showed up because they wanted to know about Jesus. They wanted to know what this whole church thing was about.
Asking the community to help the kids with the expenses of the farewell.
They've lost everything that they know, and so sometimes we take that for granted. But the community certainly, I feel the love coming from the community for these children, the concern.
To let them do something for the woman who did everything for them. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The church is accepting donations in person through an online fundraiser or through the Kathy Barker Burial Fund at Community Trust Bank. A Leslie County woman is facing serious charges after police say she shot a woman during an argument yesterday morning. Kentucky State Police say they arrested 26-year-old Cariana Burton in the Hyden area. The police citation says Burton was looking for her child's father, Corey Asher. While there, she got in an argument with 2 people and fired several rounds from a gun. Jacqueline Linger was shot and later died at Mary Breckinridge ARH Hospital. An Eastern Kentucky man is facing charges in connection to his girlfriend's death. State police were called to a home in the Putney community in Harlan County Friday. They found Ashley North unresponsive in her boyfriend Donald Turner's home. Police say Turner caused serious physical injuries that led to her death. Troopers arrested him the next day. Right now, he is charged with unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping. Police in Whitesburg are asking for your help finding 2 theft suspects. Take a look there at your screen. Police are investigating a theft of more than $500 at Food City. The 2 people on your screen are believed to be involved. If you know who they are, you're asked to call police and you can remain anonymous. A Kentucky sheriff's office says they've been inundated with calls after releasing information about a driveway scam. Washington County Sheriff's deputies arrested Travis Beach last night. Deputies say he ripped off a 75-year-old man with dementia. Beach and his crew were supposed to repair the man's driveway for $80. The sheriff says the work was not completed and they filled in the check for $8,000. Deputies told us Beach admitted doing this scam before.
They basically look for somebody that has a poor driveway and make a deal with them to just dump the asphalt.
The sheriff's office was able to get the $8,000 back to the victim. Deputies expect to file more charges and make more arrests in the case. A Southern Kentucky man is facing charges related to child pornography. State police say through an undercover investigation, they found inappropriate pictures of children on Raymond Hullings Jr.'s computer. The 65-year-old is facing 20 counts of possession of matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor. The man accused of killing Big Stone Gap, Virginia police officer Michael Chandler is set to go to trial for felony murder and 12 other charges on April 2022. 33-year-old Michael Donegan appeared virtually in a Wise County courtroom this morning. As his charges were read, the suspect appeared to yawn and was seen smiling. He described his probation violation charges as, quote, the least of his worries.
Pretty nice sunset coming to an end in many spots tonight as that sun dips below the horizon. It's been a chilly day out there today and another cold night expected. Time-lapse camera from the University of Virginia at Wise. You can see how that sunset looked out there into Wise County this afternoon. Out front here at WYMT, well, night has fallen. You can see the lights at Black Gold Plaza across the street, but everything else dark out there as the sun has set. Low 40s for high temperatures throughout much of the region today. Pikeville didn't even make it there, only at 39, 37 Logan, 36 into Wise, and a lot of us at 36 right now. Prestonsburg, Jackson, Hazard, Harlan, Middlesboro, Jonesville, Jacksboro, 36 a popular number, even up into Charleston, West Virginia, but a lot of us in those upper 30s already. Some of those sheltered valleys, Monticello, Wise, already at freezing. The last of those high clouds working on out, and you'll need that WYMT weather app though soon. Though we're dry and cool tonight, we've got some big changes on the way as we head into Thanksgiving week, Thanksgiving itself, and I'll have the details on that coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Evan, thank you. Families in Floyd County are preparing to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday with friends and loved ones, so Frontier Behavioral Health wanted to make sure everyone gets to enjoy a feast. About 24 volunteers from Frontier Behavioral Health hosted a Thanksgiving box giveaway at their location in Prestonsburg. They handed out roughly 100 boxes, each with a turkey or ham, mashed potatoes, gravy, vegetables, and dessert kits. For the volunteers, this was an extension of the health care they provide all day.
It's all about connection. How can we get out there and how can we make a difference in our community? And this is just one example of how we can do that.
This was the first Thanksgiving box giveaway from the officials at Frontier Behavioral Health, and they say they hope to add an event near Christmas time as well. Well, Thanksgiving is just now 2 days away. 1 year ago, celebrations for this holiday looked a bit different due to the pandemic. Despite this change, communities adjusted and came up with creative ways to still celebrate. In Letcher County, staff at Kane Kitchen held a drive-through giveaway where more than 1,000 free meals were handed out. WYMT's Vivica Grayson gives us a behind-the-scenes look at this year's preparation.
A time to gather, eat good food, and give thanks.
To be thankful for what we have and the ability to do the things that we are able to do at this time. And for that, we are thankful for the food that was given to us and for the opportunity that affords us to be able to do this.
Altered just 1 year ago by the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, a lot of our community meals are about coming in and sitting down and eating with those and communicating back and forth and sharing that community experience, but due to COVID, most of our things have gone to drive-through.
Despite this, things may now be looking up as staff with Kane Kitchen are prepping for this year's giveaway.
This year we will be giving out turkey and dressing and gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, rolls, and cranberry sauce.
But not without a few obstacles to overcome, like food availability.
It has been very challenging because we're used to 1 or 2 vendors, and now we're having to reach out so that we can get the product that we need.
A way to give thanks while spreading the true reason for this season.
So many people are alone, and holidays are always tough on everyone, and just the ability to come together and to show one another that we support each other, that's one of the most important things of a community meal.
Spending time with loved ones and enjoying a community meal this holiday. In Letcher County, Vivica Grayson, WYMT Mountain News.
Fleming says this year's meal is made possible by Kane Kitchen, Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation, and the Kentucky Association of Health Plans. Here in Perry County, Maple Street Church of God will be hosting a clothing and food distribution event tomorrow. The distribution will happen at Maple Street Church of God from 10 until 2. The event, called Appalachian Christian Ministry, is in partnership with the nonprofit group Men and Women of Action. To learn more about this event or how to register, you can visit the Maple Street Church of God's Facebook page. Governor Andy Beshear and the Kentucky State Police are encouraging Kentuckians to help feed families in need this holiday season. The Cram the Cruiser campaign began today and runs through December 6th. Kentuckians are encouraged to donate non-perishable food items. The collected food will be distributed to local food banks, shelters, churches, and other organizations. Well, the holidays are here, but the city of Pikeville is in the mood to celebrate something a little different. After canceling Hillbilly Days for the last 2 years, the city is planning to keep the festival on the calendar for 2022. City officials say the current COVID-19 pattern seems to look promising, so the festival is expected to go on as planned in April.
We are proceeding as if Hillbilly Days will happen this year. It's been tough to cancel the last 2 years, and we certainly hope to not have to do that again. But public health conditions at the time will dictate that decision. But as of today, we're planning as if it's going to happen.
The Southeast Kentucky Chamber of Commerce is already accepting vendor applications, and Ellswick says he hopes to see the streets full for next year's celebration. The Kentucky River District Health Department was awarded a $9,000 grant from the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety. This grant will allow multiple southeastern Kentucky counties to train more car seat safety instructors. Those instructors administer car seat training to several public offices and also help parents ensure their child safety seats are installed or buckled correctly.
It'll impact all 7 counties in the Kentucky River District. Because we're at the district right now, we have 3 certified child passenger safety technicians, but with the funding, we're going to get to be able to train 5 more.
If you're interested in enrolling your department in a car seat safety training session, contact the Kentucky River District Health Department to sign up for the next available training opportunity.
Make sure you grab the rain gear if you're traveling for Thanksgiving in the mountains. I'll have the latest time and impacts on the way.
And a miner who was laid off from his job took the chance to go back to school for a new career. We'll share his story next.
WYMT News app offers alerts on breaking stories as they happen, customized to the categories you choose.